Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is my fourth edition of what sold on eBay this week, and it's basically just like a sales report, and it's not everything that I've sold. I've actually got a few things that have sold in January that are part of my eBay challenge video, which is hopefully I'm going to actually get around to finishing because I am halfway through doing it. But yeah, it's been a bit of a weird month. A lot of people have said like, oh, January can be quite slow, or some things sell really well in January and some don't. Yeah, obviously, but like, I don't know, things have just been very patchy. I think it's because it was like a whirlwind for like the majority of November and into December. It was very kind of like something every day, if you know what I mean, or every other day there was like a sale or two, and they were like big ticket items. Obviously on the run up to Christmas and quarter four, everyone said it was crazy, and it really was. But yeah, January is going pretty much the way expected. Yeah, so I'm just going to jump into it. Here are a few things of what I've sold this month. Okay, hitting the ground running with toys. The Mario is like a gigantic Mario, and I've already had one that was boxed, and I can't remember how much I sold it for. I think it was like 30 something pound, I don't know. Yeah, but this one I actually got for a tenner, and I did intend to keep it because I was a bit gutted about my last one going. Yeah, so I bought for £10, sold for 23.45, so it's minuscule profit really, £6 profit after all said, after fees and postage and whatnot. At the top, this is actually a return, and oh my god, I'd had a bit of a to-do with the buyer. Basically, the buyer, I put it up and the buyer bought it outright fine, sent it off. They reported it as being item not as described. Now they bought it in mid-November. Was it mid-November? Oh no, it was towards the end of November. It was last week, and so they had it for, and I remember this. They had it. It had been delivered, and they had it in their possession for 14 days and 1 day. Yes, 2 weeks they had it, and then of all the days, Christmas Day, they opened up a returns case. Like they've got nothing better to do. So basically, sorry, I was really snappy, but basically the reason why I'm snappy, I don't care if they opened up a return case on Christmas Day, fine. But the reason that they gave was that they said it smelt funny. Yeah, exactly. Item not as described, brackets, it smelt funny. I wash all the item that you see, I wash it before I photograph it. Otherwise, what's the point? And before I send it off, I check it to make sure it's absolutely top standard. Particularly clothes, because you can get that musky smell if it's been in like your possession for like so many weeks or months. And even though I use polythene on the clothing, it's still you want to check. You don't want it to smell like it actually came from a charity shop, even though it did. But so yeah, this one I was a bit miffed about. Anyway, I was fine, accepted the return, got the return, and there were bits missing. All the little things, if you can't see in the fridge, all the little things that were missing. Some of the utensil and cutlery were missing. And obviously no smell. That was just an excuse. But basically I got in contact, and I filmed myself opening it, getting it from the postman, because it was that big, it needed to be signed for. So every time it needed to be signed for, I was like, wait, and I got my phone out. So basically I signed for it, and I recorded it, or someone helped me, my brother recorded me opening it. And yeah, that's when I found out all this stuff was missing. Everything else is fine. The doll and the fridge and it was absolutely dandy. So yeah, I contacted eBay, and they basically sided with me. They said I don't need to. Oh no, they basically said even though we cannot prove the item's condition. And I was like, well, I just did, because I've filmed myself opening up a package, signing for it and opening it up. They basically, what they did was they refunded the buyer themselves. They said, we'll take care of this, you can keep the money and the item, and you can resell it, basically. So this is a win-win for me. I got, I think it was like £75 in the first place, and then I got £70 on top. So technically this should be a lot more, this profit, but Yeah, that was just like my long rambling blah 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 story. But we know buyers shouldn't do that, and eBay should stand up for themselves. If it does feel like they didn't stand up, and they're like, "Oh, we don't want to offend the buyer," and it was a bit like it was very kind of that, and it's like, oh, really? Anyway, yeah, but why am I complaining? It's a win-win. Well, it's the platform that I actually do my business on and I love, you know. So yeah, profit on this one. I put it up again and it was sold within a week. By the way, so yeah, profit on this one £29 4p. Yeah, because I just thought I was just starting from scratch. Blah. Yeah, this little pink thing here. I've had this for ages, and it's like a dirigible, a balloon that you know with a basket underneath, but the basket is like 2 seats, and it's Barbie and Ken. I think it's Barbie and the Three Musketeers or something. Yeah, and I think there was actually a light in there that's meant to go up, but actually I don't think so. I'm not sure, but it clips down and everything, and it's really nice. I got it for £1, and yeah, £7 profits. Okay, some board games that I've sold after Christmas, of all things. These were on all over Christmas as well. This is what's weird. I mean, they're not massive profits, to be honest. Monopoly Gamer, that's brand new as well. I got it for £7 with the intention of like playing it. Never did. Just want to get rid now. Yeah, profit £5. Harry Potter, seen it. I hate seeing it. I don't know why. They used to be the bomb, and everyone was obsessed with them. I just can't be doing with them. I keep seeing there's a Friends one, and I did get that, and I sold it, and it was quite a good profit because it was only £1. But yeah, there's now, I think that these charity shops are learning. I keep seeing it, and it's like £2.50, £3. And I'm like, no. But basically, yeah, £3.96 profit. Atmosphere. I got it for £2 and ended up flipping it for £27.20, which leaves me with a profit of £17.22. And this was a global shipping program, and I think it went to Portugal or Italy. I can't remember, but the name was very like Italian or Portuguese, I don't know. Yeah, and it was complete. It was lovely, and yeah, I love it. Okay, probably my favourite find ever. Not really, but basically the little fox is Todd from if you remember him on one of my car boot hauls. He was basically in a big bin bag full of like teddies, and he was like the only good one, and I noticed it and I thought he looks very Disney. I'm sure that's like the Fox and the Hound, and lo and behold it was, and it's the vintage one from like, I don't know, when did the Fox and the Hound come out? It was like 70s or 80s or something. I think it was the 70s, but I think this might be like early 80s. Yeah, and I think this is the exclusive one where you can only get it from Disney World Paris. I'm not sure, but anyway, this was going to America. And I put it on for $44.99, and someone sent me an offer of $30, like within a minute. Well, not a minute, it's probably about an hour. And I counted at $37.99, and they accepted. Hang on, why is it? Oh, I didn't put in the profit thing. Oh no, wait, yeah, that's all the fees. Sorry, I was looking at the profit saying, hang on, if it's free, how come I've only got 27? Yeah, it's because of the postage, because of postage to Lichfield, and yeah, basically £27.81. But this is my favourite kind of find. Check the bins. I'm telling you, all these great. This is definitely a bolo, this one, but all like the other Disney bolos that I find have been in like, charity shop bins, the little bins out the front, or yeah, the one on the right, that's a Wipeout. That's a game from like the 90s, and it's kind of carried on and everything, but it's basically made its name on PlayStation. Yeah, and I got it for £1. I just thought the only reason I got it is because it's a box, and I was like, oh, that's amazing. And I checked online, and they are going for like a tenner, if that, So I was very lucky. £9.99, £4 profit. Yeah. Okay, this if you follow me on Instagram, you would know this one. It's basically a Tommy Hilfiger shirt, if you can't make out. That is a minging, although I kind of like it now. It's a Tommy Hilfiger shirt. Bought it for £1, I think. Yeah, it was £1. Flipped to £26, profit £17.04. That was a weird one. I actually, instead of like someone buying it outright, as you can do, because I only put it on for, I think it was like £23.25, I think. £23.5, and then it was like £2.95 postage. I don't remember which one, but someone offered me the amount that I had it on for, so I was like, oh, okay, so you're making an offer for the actual price I had it on for. But yeah, they accepted and everything, and yeah, paid fine. It's gorgeous. So, like, the material, for some reason, Tommy Hilfiger material is really nice, even though the design isn't amazing, you know. Yeah, so the if you follow me on Instagram or seen any of my investment video that I did, this is part of the trainer bundle, and it equates to, I think it was £11 for £10, and I got, this was 91p I worked out for, and I sold it for £19.30, and I think I took an offer at one point, or someone offered me a couple of weird ones for this one, weird offers, but then someone actually offered me a decent one. I took it, £11.67 profit. So yeah, this isn't actually everything that I've sold in January. It's like the newsworthy, let's put it, all the bread and butter items, and some of my eBay challenge items they've sold, but I'm saving them for another day. And as I said, I'm hopefully get that video out by the end of next week. That's the plan. Hopefully, if you're watching this, I'm actually filming this at like 9 o'clock at night on a Monday, so tomorrow I'm actually headed to parts of Derbyshire to do a charity shop walkabout. Oh my god, I don't know why I put myself through this. I don't drive, by the way. I'm doing this, via bus and via train and via cycling and donkey and boat, and yeah. So basically, this is the next video coming out on my walkabout challenge. It's not Cheshire. That's going to be another week. I'm going to parts of Derbyshire, God help me. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to like and subscribe, that'll be fab, it helps me out. Hit the thumbs up button, and I do promise that a eBay challenge video is coming. I've been promising it for the past couple of weeks, but it is coming hopefully by next week. So I'll see you soon. Bye.